Hi guys! My video for today is about areas of polygons. Let's have first the area of a rectangle. So area of a rectangle is given by A, stands for area, equals L times W or LW. So L is for length and W is for width. Now if we're going to have the rectangle here, the length here is 5 cm and the width here is 4 cm. Now, solving for the area of this rectangle, we're going to use the formula A equals length times width. Then this will be equal to length is 5. So 5 cm times the width 4 cm. So 5 times 4 will be 20. So the answer here will be 20 cm squared. So this will be the area of the rectangle. Example number 2, if a rectangular rice field has an area of 6,405 meters squared and a length of 405 meters, what is its width? So again, we're going to use here the formula in finding the area of a rectangle. That is A equals length times width. So the area here is given, so we're going to substitute A here with 6,405 meters squared. Then this will be equal to the length is 105 meters times the width, which is unknown. Then dividing both sides by 105 meters, we're going to have 6,405 divided by 105 meters. That will be equal to 61 meters. Then 105 meters times the width, that divided by 105 meters, the answer here will be W or width. Meaning, the width of a rectangular rice field is equivalent to 61 meters. Next is the area of a square. So the formula in finding the area of a square is given by A equals S squared. S stands for the length of the side. So for example, in number 1 here, we have here a square with side measuring 8 centimeters. Now, to solve this one, we're going to use the formula in finding the area. Area equals S squared. Then area here will be equal to 8 centimeter squared. Then area here will be 8 times 8 will be 64. So the answer will be 64 centimeter squared. Example number 2. If the floor area of a square room is 36 meters squared, what is the measure of each side? So formula in finding the area of a square is A equals S squared. Then the area here is 36. So we're going to have here 36 meters squared equals S squared. Now by extracting the square roots of each side, we can have square root of 36 meters squared, that will be 6 meters. Square root of S squared will be S. So the length of the side of the square room is 6 meters. Now let's have the area of a triangle. So area of a triangle is given by A equals BH over 2. So B here is the base, H here is the height. So you're going to multiply the base and the height and divide it by 2. Now, in this triangle, the height is 3 centimeters and the base is 6 centimeters. Now, to find the area of this triangle, we'll just use the formula area equals base times height divided by 2. The base here is 6, so we're going to have 6 centimeters times the height, 3 centimeters, then divide this one by 2. 6 times 3 is 18 centimeters squared divided by 2. The answer here will be 9 centimeter squared. Then for number 2, we have here the height equals 8 meters, and the base, which is 9 meters. So in finding the area of this triangle, we're going to have A equals base times height over 2. Base is 9 meters, so 9 meters times 8 meters. Then divide this one by 2. So 9 times 8 is 72. Divided by 2 equals 36 meters squared. So the area of this triangle is 36 meters squared. Next is the area of a parallelogram. So area of a parallelogram is given by A equals base times height. So the height here is this one. And the base here is 38 centimeters. And the other parallelogram here, this is the height. And this is the base. Now to solve for the area of the parallelogram in number 1, we're going to use the formula area equals base times height. Then the base here is 38, so we're going to have 38 centimeters times the height, which is 25 centimeters. Then 38 centimeters times 25 centimeters, that is equivalent to 950 centimeter squared. Then for number 2, finding the area of this triangle, we're going to have A equals base times height. Base here is 10, so we're going to have 10 cm times 7 cm the height. So 10 times 7 is 70, so we're going to have your area as 70 centimeter squared. Next is area of a trapezoid. Area of a trapezoid is given by A equals quantity of base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. So the height in this figure is 8 centimeters, and the bases, base 1 and base 2, will be 5 centimeters and 10 centimeters. Now, if we're going to solve the area of this trapezoid here, using the formula, we're going to have here area equals base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. So base 1 here, you can have either of the 2 5 centimeters or 10 centimeters. So you can just have here 5 cm plus 10 cm. Then the height is 8 cm divided by 2. 5 cm plus 10 cm will be 15 centimeters. Then times 8 centimeters. Then you're going to divide your answer by 2. 15 times 8 is 120 centimeters squared. Then divide this one by 2. So you're going to have your area as 120 divided by 2, which is cm squared. 120 divided by 2 will be 60. So your area will be 60 centimeter squared. The last one is area of a circle. Area of a circle is given by A equals pi r squared. R here stands for the radius. So for example, in number 1, if we're going to find the area of this circle, we're going to use the formula area equals pi r squared. R here is 3 centimeters, so we're going to have pi times 3 cm squared. Then 3 cm squared is 9 cm squared, so we're going to have our answer as 9 pi cm squared. Example number 2. We have here a circle with diameter equivalent to 22 centimeters. Now, since we're going to use radius, so we're going to divide this one into 2. So 22 divided by 2 is 11. So we're going to use radius equals 11 centimeters. So in solving the area of this circle here, we're going to have A equals pi r squared. Then this is pi times 11 cm squared. 11 cm squared is 121, so we're going to have our answer as 121 pi cm squared. So I hope this video helped you. If you have questions about the topic, please comment down below and see you next time.